All right, we are leaving our harvest host now and heading to Salt Lake City. Jen, what are we going to do in Salt Lake City?
I have no idea.
We will figure that out.
We have about an hour and a half drive, so it's a quick, easy drive. And we're going to stay there 6 nights. So we're going to try to get some packages. I'm going to do some work, homeschool, and of course, seeing Salt Lake.
See you guys there. So we're in Salt Lake City. We're at the Salt Lake City KOA. I believe we're pretty close to downtown. It's a fairly urban area, so it shouldn't be far. We're gonna go just check it out, drive around, and see what's what.
As Daddy backs up, let's go ahead and tell the folks what we saw as we were leaving the KOA to go downtown Salt Lake City. What did we see, Ben? Take that out of your mouth and tell us.
I forgot. Oh.
I don't know how we forgot, but as we were leaving the campsite, there was a little altercation between two men, where one guy was chasing the other guy with the board.
Well, he picked up the board.
Oh, now you remember. Yes, he picked up the board and started chasing another guy. So it's interesting. We were just in the middle of nowhere at our harvest host, and now we're in the deep urban area of Salt Lake City. So Ben, we thought we'd just report that to you.
Jen had a training this morning, so it's just me and the kids. We had some breakfast, and now we are checking out the Great Salt Lake. It's pretty beautiful here. Beautiful views. All right, Haley, tell us what you're doing.
I got pie.
Yeah, what do you think about this Salt Lake so far?
I like it.
Why don't you look at the camera?
Cheese.
Okay. All right, we are in Salt Lake City still, and we've been here since Sunday. Today's Friday. We haven't really done much. It's been kind of a boring week and kind of a low week, I'd say. Nobody was really in the best mood. Had a lot of work to get done, so we didn't really do a lot of fun things. But we're going to go out and try to have a fun afternoon. We're going to City Creek, which is a downtown outdoor shopping mall area, just to try to get a little feel for the vibe of the town.
Wait, let's say a different vibe.
A different vibe of the town. So far, our vibes have not been great. We're staying in the KOA that is to the west of downtown, and it's a pretty seedy area. A lot of strange things going on. We saw some guy the other day chasing somebody with a big piece of wood.
That was our first impression of Salt Lake City, and then it just, like Steve said, we haven't been out much. It's been just a hard week, let's just say it. And I think that's important to add because full-time RV living is just like regular living sometimes, and some weeks are just not that fun. And we've been here, we haven't gotten out much, been working a lot, and when we did get out, we took the kids out to Liberty Park, and it's a beautiful park. It's where I ran by myself yesterday, and it's a really nice park. And then we went today, and it was just some creepy people around the children, and I wasn't feeling it. So overall, I'm a little disappointed in Salt Lake City, even though there's got some beautiful areas, some great scenery, some nice parts of town. I
think it would have been cool to see the temple Square, but it's closed down for renovations till 2024. It just closed in December of 2019. So that's kind of, I think, that would have been, the highlight of the sort of the historical significance of Salt Lake City is the Mormon stuff, and we couldn't really see that, so that was a little disappointing. Some of it might be my mood, but I keep looking at like things to do in Salt Lake City, and nothing really jumps out at me that I feel like doing.
Well, we were going to do, they went to the Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake, and we were going to go to Antelope Island, which looks really cool, but it was an hour to get there, and by that point it's 2:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. We just said, scrap it, let's just get out and go do something. So we're leaving tomorrow. This is what we're going to go do. So there's our summary of the week in Salt Lake City in about 3 minutes.
All right, we're heading to City Creek.
Forgot our masks.
Shame, I know your name.
Forgot about COVID. What? Well, we forgot about COVID for 15 seconds. See something you like, Haley?
I like this kind of lipstick.
Yeah, you gonna put it all over your face like normal?
Is that brown kind?
It's kind of brown. I don't know about that one, babe.
What about a sparkly brown?
Like the sparkly one? Okay, let's give it to her.
I had this one before.
Well, you're not.
We turned the page, our story became a world brand new. You and I, we have found what we've been missing. You and I, it feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake, it's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing here. You and I, we have found what we've been missing.
Trying to walk a few blocks down the street to check out this restaurant, but
You can either be held or get picked
Haley
up.
keeps wanting to lay down on the ground and walk around on all fours like a dog. So Jen's getting pretty frustrated.
You can get held.
Fun times. What do you guys think, huh? Pretty cool.
I say that we scored, considering the annoying walk here, and I thought we would be turned away because we had no reservations. Pretty sweet score.
Got in 10 minutes
I
to a
know.
fancy restaurant.
We got postcards.
And we got postcards.
And Haley's eating butter, like straight butter.
And they got butter for Haley. Cool.
So we are leaving Salt Lake City to head to Park City, and a few quick things. One is we have yet another package snafu. I had contacts ordered, and they will be here Monday at 8 p.m. It is now Saturday at 11 a.m. So we have to come back or somehow try to intercept the package. So we're still figuring that out on the road. I had something else, and I'm trying to think. We don't know our plans beyond Park City. We know we'll be in Park City for 2 days, and if it's a cool place, we may stay a little bit longer. Our time's running out.
Especially a cool place.
It's supposed to be.
Park City looks pretty awesome. I'm excited about going to Park City. I think we're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. Their downtown Main Street area is supposed to be pretty cool, and I saw something about Olympic Park. I don't know if it's a museum or what, but it looks like it'd be a lot of fun for the whole family. So I'm ready to go and get to Park City. I think that will be.
Leave Salt Lake behind.
Yeah, for some reason Salt Lake just wasn't vibing with us. I don't know.
I was nothing against the city. And we had a whole week here, a Sunday to a Saturday, so a weekish. And I still didn't find the time to get a haircut and a hair color. So it's amazing how, even though the week was long, I still didn't get everything done. We didn't get our package, but oh well.
Better week next week. Let's go.
Hey guys, we are at Park City. We came. Okay. Oh, Teddy wants to talk. Is that what you said? Okay. Haley said Teddy wants to talk. We're in Park City, and we're just going to go walk around. It is pretty chilly here, but I like it, I think.
Yeah, we're just going to check out Main Street. It's like we drove 45 minutes from Salt Lake into Park City, and we drove from like summer into fall. It's beautiful here and a little on the cold side, but it looks like a beautiful place. We're looking forward to going and checking out the main area over here.
Let's hope the kids will keep it together and help us enjoy this experience.
Walk with me, and we'll be all we need. Your hand in mine, our song undefined, our world alive. You and I, we found what we've been missing. You and I.
So normally I make it with it's a medium roast, but it's going to taste pretty dark anyway.
Okay.
It's called Sulawesi. It's a single origin. It's really good. So that's a beaker. That's a vessel. And that thing in the middle is called a column. And we're going to make this water go up in there. How about that? I'm not even going to touch it. That'll be pretty cool. So that'll be using pressure, of course. What we're doing is we're taking all the variables out, right? So we have a single origin coffee, we have a particular roast, we have a particular grind. We're gonna use a very specific temperature, full immersion, for a very specific time.
Where did you find that?
In Japan. Once it starts going, you know what they call it? Excited water. So once the water gets excited, it's gonna come right up that column. Okay, so once all the water comes up, then we're gonna start timing it and stirring it. So we'll leave just a little bit of water at the bottom. That'll keep the beaker from breaking. See how it's full? Okay, so here's where we time it. So we're going to stir it every 15 seconds. And we'll not stir. We're going to do what's called a drawdown. So we're going to let it we're going to release the pressure. It's going to start flowing back down to the bottom. Right? Yeah. It is super hot. It's about 195 degrees right now. So you'll want to wait. Out up here.
So they finished with the siphon, and he said it was 185 degrees, so be careful, let it wait a few minutes, and then a minute later Ben goes and grabs it, and we're like, no, don't touch it, and then boom, it spills all over the counter and all over the floor. So that's what it's like when you go to a fancy coffee shop with kids. Oh well, but it's all good. They made us another one, so and they seemed fine with it, so it's all good.
All right, Steve, what'd you think of the coffee?
I thought it's the best I've ever had.
Watch out, there's crumbs all on that. There's crumbs on.
I'm not exactly a coffee connoisseur, but we got a coffee called a siphon, and he went and did the whole experience with us, and it was pretty cool. And it does taste really good.
Does it taste the best you ever had?
Is it $8 worth?
I might as well. Yeah, it's $8 worth. The experience was really good.
Yeah, good experience.
I might just go ahead and call it the best I've ever had because why not?
We'll go pick
I can't think of any coffee that I've ever had that has been better.
All right, so now
If you're here, come to the place right here that we're at called the
Park City Desserts.
Park City Desserts
and Gallery.
and Coffee,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Park City desserts, and get the siphon and try it out. If you want to just try something new, try a new experience. It's
And you
pretty
like
cool.
coffee.
And this coffee shop is awesome. It's like the best coffee shop I've ever been to. They have live music playing.
Well, it's a gallery too.
Whatever. It's cool. Jen, so what do you think of the coffee?
Well, now that I had to wimp out and have a little cream in it, it is amazing. Like, it is amazing.
Amazing.
Did you put sweetener in there too?
I did not. It's just I was not going to blasphemize this coffee. I think that's a word with
Put the plastic cap on it.
with any sugar or sweetener. Haley don't like the pumpkin, but the cream is just the right touch. It's very, very good.
Awesome. Ben, what do you think about downtown Park City, Main Street? You got anything to say?
Yes.
All right, say something.
Bad. I meant good. I meant bad. I meant good. I meant bad.
He's not sure. I like it. I think it's a pretty cool place. Like live music and stuff at the restaurants, and it's a good, nice vibe. Feels good. Temperature's good. It's sunny.
Remember when we went to that restaurant and like that really hard vibe? Like you said, like Port Lane. Remember?
Port Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had a good vibe too. All right, guys. Haley wanted to show you her jumps. Whoa! Awesome! Yay! How did it feel?
I'm good.
Yeah, tell me how you executed on that jump.
I just got to this cushion, then all the way to this cushion.
Oh yeah, how'd you learn how to do that?
I just learned how to do it.
Yeah, a lot of practice involved?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you must have been practicing because you did it really well.
I was practicing.
Good.
You have to do it on the floor.
Yeah.
You have to practice it on the floor. You can probably get as high as me.
Okay, I'll practice and hopefully one day I can jump as high as you, okay? We just arrived at the Olympic Park. This place looks pretty awesome. We're excited to go in and see what it's all about. So unfortunately, a lot of the activities are closed because summer is over. So I guess it's in between. It hasn't become winter yet where it snows. I think they have snow activities, but they call it mud season. So we're a little too late for some of the stuff, but we can still go through the museum and there's a simulator, so we're gonna check that out. So Jen, how does it feel to nail that ski jump?
Much better than after breaking the femur or whatever happened before. It's harder than I thought. It
was hard.
I've never skied before, so that makes me realize how I'm gonna have some serious lessons before I can actually get down the bunny slope.
You did a good job on the simulator.
Thanks.
So. Next up, the Olympic ski jump.
Yes.
Place is really cool. They have these jumps where they go and they ski jump into the pool.
We have to go all the way back.
It's pretty cool. I think these are all like highly skilled athletes. I don't know if they're all professional or Olympians or what, but they're really good athletes. This place is cool. We are now leaving Olympic Park. I thought it was pretty cool. I definitely recommend it if you're in this area. It is definitely worth the visit. Woohoo!
You need me to push you?
No.
Can I get a turn?
Yeah. One thing that I've become a good judge of while RVing with kids is knowing what makes a good playground. And we are at an awesome playground today. This is probably the best playground we've ever been to, ever. It's a Trailside Park in Park City, Utah. And they have this awesome climbing thing. And they got these really cool swings where it's like two people can go on together. And it's the whole park is really nice. They have tennis courts. They have like a mountain biking course. They've got I think a skate park. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, so we are leaving Park City, Utah, and I guess you'd lump Salt Lake City in there. Loved Park City. This was a great campsite. Park City RV Resort. Thank you, Ben. Cool weather, nice.
It's a little cold in the morning for my taste.
It was. He's already dreaming of Florida.
It was a bit windy, but yesterday when the wind settled down in the afternoon, it was 60 degrees and sunny. It was perfect.
I like the cold. Around here, there's hiking, so we could go hike up in the hills, or there's running trails and biking trails. It was just a really, really good stay. We got to Park City a time or two, and kind of wish I had a little bit more time here, but oh well, it's time to go.
Salt Lake felt like a little bit of a bust. We're not going to talk about that too much, but if you've been to Salt Lake and you enjoyed it and you can point out something specific that maybe we missed, please comment below, because I'd love to give it a second chance and have an open mind about it. So let us know.
Yeah, Salt Lake City peeps, we're sorry. We just didn't have a good time. But I'm sure there's pretty things to do. And actually, I have a
You guys were peeping on me.
I have a conference that I'll be back at if it happens in March. So I'll be back in Salt Lake City.
So let us know what is cool to do that we missed.
All right, that's it.
That's it.